Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. So I want to talk a little bit about the split jerk, and if this can be a push jerk too, but mostly we see this happen in the split jerk. We don't really see people jump backwards on the push jerk too often, but it does happen. So mainly on the split jerk, and what we see is people drive the bar up, and then they end up with the bar still in front of them. So a couple things we need to keep in mind is that when we're overhead, we'll go this way. So when we're overhead, we want that barbell to be over the back of your neck. So it needs to be balanced there. So that's where our center of gravity is. So pretty obviously, we're going to start with the barbell on our shoulders here. We're going to be racked as much as possible. And because of that, you know, there's a few inches difference between where the bar is and then where the bar needs to end up. In jerks, they're super heavy. In a press, we're going to actually press the bar back to get there. But in the jerk, we don't want to do that. We want the bar going straight up and down. We're going to go get it at its high point, which means that we've got to cover that few inches gap ourselves. So we need to drive the bar straight up. And as it's going straight up, we need to move into the position to get under the bar. So one of the big mistakes that we see people make is they don't move into that position and they drive the bar up and they just stay right there. And they can get away with it for a long time when it's light because they catch it and they can just move it back. But as soon as it gets heavy, it hits here, drops down to the ground. So we've got to move your body in. So something to think about is when people think of splitting, a lot of times people who are making this mistake are thinking too much about their back foot and they're splitting their back foot back. What we need to think about is stepping into it. So we're not doing a back lunge, we're doing a front lunge into it. So we drive the bar up, it's gonna go straight up. I'm gonna push on it as I step into it. That's why we've got so many drills in the split jerk we do, kind of from a partial position where we jump it up and then finish by stepping into it. And you don't see any of our drills where we're going back leg into it because barbell goes straight up. To get it over the back of our neck, we got to step into that position. So often when we see people miss split jerks that they should be hitting, it's almost always in a position where the bar's forward and they're kind of looking up at it, and that's from that not moving forward and getting under it. So just commit to getting under the bar, stepping forward that front foot, hit that split position. Hope that helps.